pathetic. Dodgers, get your head out of your head! How do you lose to the Miami Marlins here tonight? This is pathetic, Los Angeles Dodgers. I expect better from you. Losing to the Miami Marlins. A team that was, 55 and fucking, 90? The offense did their part. They had, 10 or 11 hits for 9 runs? The pitching didn't. I didn't know my normal intro because I'm pissed off here, ladies and gentlemen, immediately after the game. Bobby Miller. Did we ever win a Bobby Miller start? We had one where we beat the Cubs. That was because the offense went off. Did here too, but the rest of the pitching didn't do their part. Shohei Ohtani hit his 40th homer. He homered tonight. And the offense did their part. But Bobby Miller and the pitching, they really let the Dodgers down here. Losing the opener. Losing to 11-9 to Miami. And now 89-62 with 11 games left in the season. The pitching is going to be such a concern in the playoffs, man. This is the Miami Marlins. You should not be struggling. Pathetic. And I know the game was freaking over when Jake Burger hit that 2-run homer because there was a fucking 4-run lead. It's just, I don't know about this team, but the offense is good. It's just the pitching isn't good enough. It just isn't. We need to stop starting Bobby Miller. I don't care if there's pitchers injured. There has to be better options than Bobby Miller! God. The Marlins entered this series 28th in WRC+, and 29th in OPS, by the way. And they scored 11 runs tonight. We used Bobby Miller. Then we put in Michael Rowe. That's freaking going from a star pitcher to one of the worst relievers out of the bullpen. Come to find, Bobby Miller and Michael Rowe aren't good baseball players. What a freaking shock. Hopefully Bobby Miller and Michael Grove aren't on a fucking playoff roster. Entering tonight, the Marlins had only 2 games all season with 11 plus runs, tied for last in all of baseball, and they scored 11 runs tonight. And this all starts with Bobby Miller tonight. And of course, one of these games will be against the freaking Dodgers. Pitching looks so frustrating. The game was lost when they made the inexcusable decision to start Bobby Miller once again. I don't care who has to replace him in the rotation, but he cannot start another game this year. I do not care. Pull someone from AAA, AA, or let a season ticket holder at this point take the mound. I cannot watch Bobby Miller pitch in the postseason, let alone make another MLB start. We scored 9 runs to lose the game because the freaking pitching was terrible. Yeah, he didn't surrender all 8 of those runs, but just a shit show from the whole pitching staff. Shame on every single pitcher that was pitched up there except for Brusdar Graterol. The other pitchers didn't show anything of hitting. The pen was terrible. The starter Bobby Miller was terrible. You cannot let this Marlins team just destroy you like they did. They just let them destroy them. I'm sorry I'm ranting, but it just such an up and down last few days. We lose the first 2 against Atlanta. I'm feeling negative. We win the next 2, and then we followed up with a stinker here. 1,105 pitchers have thrown. 1,105 pitchers have thrown at least 56 innings in a single season for the Dodgers. Stat from Blake Harris. Bobby Miller's ERA now of 8.52 earned run average. It's the highest among all those pitchers. I do not know what has happened. This guy pitched so good last year, the start of this year, and then he's just fallen off a cliff. I don't know. He's been absolutely terrible. He's statistically the worst pitcher in Dodger history. From this stat I'm telling you, right here. Statistically. The Dodgers cannot play down to these teams' levels. They cannot play down to their levels. A failure of a series. I don't care if they win the next 2 games. This is a failure of a series. You cannot lose these type of games. Because that loses a team's confidence, losing to teams like Miami with 55 wins. I don't care that, it's probably late in the season, they don't care. You're in a tight division race, you shouldn't fucking care. It's just, there have to be other options than Bobby Miller at this point. In a tight division race, and we keep beating this dude, and his, about 4 more earned runs a game he gives up. He's just not right. It's just embarrassing. At least Shohei homered and got his 48th homer to get closer and closer to the 50-50, but still, horrible loss. I just cannot believe it. Over their past 8 games, only 3 wins so far. The Dodgers starting pitchers have thrown a total of 30 and 1/3 innings and have a 7.71 earned run average. Just awful, especially when the playoffs are around the corner. And with injuries, the bullpen has sucked. Let's go over their earned run average. 7 runs allowed in 5 and 1/3 innings. They've looked terrible too. The bullpen doesn't get a freaking pass either. The Dodgers did not take the Marlins seriously and come back to haunt them. Then putting Daniel Hudson in the ninth. Bullpen gave up 7 runs total too. It's all on the pitching. 9 runs should win you a damn baseball game. And it didn't. Just terrible. And Lux has been terrible the last 2 weeks. He's what, 4 for 29? I turned this game off after Jake Berger hit that 2-run homer. It's the first time I've turned off a Dodger game in a while, but I'd had enough. All the momentum from the last 2 nights has gone to shit. Just crap all the way around. Bye. Like, I'm furious. At best, a series win at Miami. 2 out of 3. I expected a sweep. Stupid. This game you should win. Sorry I'm pissed off, but I care about every single game. The offense was great, the pitching staff, terrible. And if they play like this, they're going to be a first-round exit in the 2024 playoffs here coming up soon in October. Muncy made it interesting. The offense scores 9 runs for the 3rd game in a row. I guess that's a positive. But I'm just sorry. Don't let Bobby Miller pitch another game this season. I'm sorry. We are teetering a very thin line on possibly not even getting a bye for the playoffs if the Brewers keep winning. Like, these games matter way too much right now to pitch Bobby Miller and his 8 earned run average in these games. And put in Michael Grove after that. Like, just sucks. Like, so frustrating. At least Shohei his 48th homer. This is another stat. The Dodgers are 35-6 this year after scoring 7+ runs after tonight. The Dodgers are only 2-2 this season when scoring 7+ runs in a game that Bobby Miller started. Yeah, not to excuse the bullpen, they suck too, but Bobby Miller set the tone. Pathetic. Just, Bobby Miller sucks, man. Shut him down for the season at this point. Like, let's go over the stats here, and then I'm done for tonight. I'm pissed off with the Dodgers. And then I'll do my other 2 recaps. Brewers, Phillies, and later tonight Yankees, Marlins. Go over the Dodgers. Bobby Miller, 2 innings, 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Michael Grove, 1.2 innings, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, no strikeouts. Vesia, 1.1, 1 hit, no earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Round Brazier, 1 inning, 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Brewster Gratterall, 1 inning, no hits, no earned runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. He looked good. The only pitcher that looked good tonight, him and Alex Vesia. Daniel Hudson, 1 inning, 2 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Shohei, 1 for 5, 2 RBIs, had that 2-run homer. Bates, 2 for 5, Freeman, 1 for 3, walking an RBI. Teoscar, 2 for 4 and a walk. Muncy, 3 for 5, 5 RBIs, hell of a game from Max Muncy. Edman, 0 for 5, Lux, 0 for 3 and a walk. Rojas, 1 for 1 RBI, and Fiducia, or how you say his fucking name. Got called back up, went 2 for 4, good game from him. For the Marlins, their starting pitcher, McGowan, whatever the fuck his name is, I don't even care at this point. 3.2 innings, 6 hits, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Oh my god, Vinny Zanio, 1.1 1 hit, 1 earned run, no walks, 2 strikeouts. McCall, 1 inning, 1 hit, no earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Anthony Bender, 1 hit, 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Cronin, 1 inning, no hits, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Tinoco, 1 inning, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout for their offense. Edwards, 1 for 5. Norby, 2 for 4. 2 for 3. 2 walks, 4 runs scored. Jesus Sanchez, 5 for 5, 3 RBIs. Berger, 1 for 5, 4 RBIs. Bryant, 1 for 5, an RBI. Stowers, 2 for 5, 2 RBIs. Lopez, 2 for 1 RBI. Conine, 0 for 3 and walk. Fortes, 1 for 3. And the Marlins improved 56 and 95. Dodgers 89-62. Dodgers had 12 total hits for 9 runs, scored 4 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 7th, 2 in the 9th. Miami 15 total hits, 11 runs, 2 in the 1st, 2 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th, 2 in the 6th, and 2 in the 8th. Pathetic loss for the Dodgers here tonight. No excuses. I can't believe the freaking Dodgers lost this game. Pathetic. Man. Can't believe freaking Miami put 11 runs on us. Bobby Miller's disaster. Shohei's getting close for that 50-50, but it's only positive tonight. But 11-9's all I say. Until next time, I'm Alkali. Peace. Fuck this shit.